Hey everyone. I was just finishing up that little video I made about our ads that are in there and asking for feedback. And I saw a comment from Jason, and Jason said there's someone named Sarah Jaffe that you should listen to, and I've never heard of her, and I've got her video up here. I have the lyrics over here, and I figured I didn't plan on recording anything tonight, but I figured, you know what? Let's see what this is all about. Oh, and by the way, I got this yesterday. I'm a big fan of this company. I don't know if you can see this. LSL, and this is my second T-Bone, which is a T-style guitar, and I plan on doing a little review of this guitar. I did videotaped myself doing the unboxing and everything yesterday, so I figured I'd try to do one of those videos and just for fun. But anyway, this guitar, great sounding guitar, and well, you'll hear. Anyway, let's take a listen. Sarah Jaffe. The name of the album, I guess, is The Body Wins, and the name of this song is The Way Sound Leaves a Room. That's a cool title. I like that already. Let's see what this is about. C, B flat.
Years it would settle there till you called it out by name and fear. Nothing but its death was worth your time. When you came to again, you tore it down on a whim. Always knew the body would win. Shift your wheels a turn, and you came to me in the afternoon. Beauty always took me by surprise. In a spell of days I pulled it through. The thread of hope I clung on to. Always knew the body would win.
Isn't that an interesting song? Interesting song. All right. Wow. Sarah Jaffe. Um, did you say that she was from Texas as well? I'll have to go back and look at that. Um, so, interesting song. Let me look at these lyrics here. For years, it would settle there till you called it out by name and feared nothing but its death was worth your time. And when you came to again, you tore it down on a whim. Always knew the body would win. In a season's shift, your wheels had turned, and you came to me in the afternoon. Your beauty always took me by surprise. In a spell of days, I pulled it through. The thread of hope I clung to. So, it sounds like a song of, the lyrics seem to be a song of mourning, mourning a relationship that's no more, and accepting it, and you know what I mean? It's one of those songs when at least to me, though you didn't know it yet, apocalyptic mindset, like fleeting thoughts that meant to say goodbye, the way sound leaves a room. Really cool lyrics, and really, they really fit what to me seems to be the mood of the song. Just very, like I said, very sad but accepting kind of a feeling. Just saying, isn't this sad? I'm going to hold on to my sadness right here because that's all I have left of you right now. I know it's over, but I want the echo of the sound that used to be in the room, kind of a thing like that. So really interesting, and it was just C, B flat, D minor, back to C over and over again. Let's what would we have? We'd have like, over and over with those nice pads, and that there's a little arpeggio happening in there. Really neat, really cool. What I like about it is that it seems to be like a very artistic statement. This song is like, we're not shooting for a radio hit here. We're not shooting for, it'd be nice if it happens, but we're shooting for a pure artistic expression. There's something I need to purge from my soul and get it out there, out into the world. And I like songs like that are just pure emotional statements, So, really cool. I don't know what more to say about it other than I love its simplicity. I like the lyrics. Her phrasing is a little bit unusual, how she goes, instead of just following the end of the bar, she pushes a couple words over into the next bar. Let me just go into the beginning and kind of point that out. So the first line is, for years it would settle there till you called it out by name and feared nothing but its death was worth your time. So listen to the phrasing. I'll do the little lick.
Years it would settle there till you called it out by name and feared nothing but its death was worth your time.
So that
When you came to again, you tore it down on a whim. Always knew the body would win.
that little lick in there. So, for years it would settle there till you called it out by name and feared. So that pushes over into the next bar. I thought that was pretty cool. It got my attention right off the bat because it was unusual. I'm going to go a little bit more. so simple and so effective.
Shift your wheels a turn and you came to me in the afternoon.
Okay, so now she's singing a similar melody, but you could hear very lightly she's harmonizing it with a third above.
Turn and you came to me in the afternoon.
Adds a little
always took me by surprise.
interest, you know.
In a spell of days I pulled it through. The thread of hope I clung on to. Always knew the body would win.
And now you've got that. So you've got that little synth pad there just going, holding that C on there, which is a really, really interesting sound. Like. But I mean, it's not being played percussive like that. It's just sustaining, but it's very beautiful and it's simple. That's what I love about this, the simplicity. Now she's doing another harmony below the melody. It's three parts. And now another part up top. There's a couple little, there were a couple little added notes in there, which were cool. And it's interesting too how the music just kind of falls apart at the end. I don't know if that's intentionally done to match, you know, what's going on with the song. But I noticed that since we all started recording digitally, a lot of songs don't end. You know, years ago they would fade out. If you didn't have a complete ending when you recorded analog, they'd fade out. But I noticed with digital, ever since I remember the first song that I knew of that was recorded completely digitally on Pro Tools was Lenny Kravitz. I think It Ain't Over Till It's Over. I think that might have been the song, and I noticed a progression with a lot of songs. They would just kind of drift off, you know. One part would keep going, and you know, it's a natural thing that when you're recording music, you're doing one track and then you're playing the second track on it, and then the first track ends, but you just keep going a little bit for the hell of it, and then the other track ends, you're overdubbing another track, and so you have this funny ending. And I think that's where it came from. It kind of became a thing of like, well, that sounds pretty cool, you know. I like the way that's just kind of drifting off there, you know. So Interesting. A lot of interesting stuff. So a very simple song, but very emotional and very deep, very artistic, and nice tune. Nice tune. I like it. Sarah Jaffe. I don't know where she is as far as popularity or whatever. You guys tell me what's going on with her. But I could only imagine that she's got a lot of really great stuff. So I'm actually going to be looking forward to hearing some more from her. Anyway, that's it. So Jason, thank you, man. And let me go back and see what some of the other comments are and see if I feel like recording some more. All right. See you in a bit.